Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Kelly Wentworth. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Kennebunk, Maine, and I blog over here at worldofkellycraft.com. I want to thank you for joining me today. I'm just looking to make sure I'm live and that everything is working. If you are joining me live today, please say hello. And if you are watching the replay, please post a comment. I would love to hear from you and let me know what you think of the projects I'm making today. I hope you are all doing well. It's a beautiful day here in southern Maine. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you are all doing well. We are working on my 12 weeks of Christmas series, and we are on week 9. I can't believe it. We are in the home stretch. And we have just a couple more after this week, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. It's been a lot of fun, and I don't know what I'm going to do after. I'm going to have to give it some thought to see if I can pull something else off. We're going to get started today, and let me bring you down to my desktop. So for announcements, I only have one, and that is that the new Curvy Celebrations products are released. They were released on November 3rd, and these are an early release of products that are coming out in our new catalog beginning in January, our new mini catalog. And demonstrators were able to get this this past month. I've been able to play with it. I did do a Facebook Live over on my Facebook channel. If you are not a member over there, I will have the link below this video. With that link, you can see me every Tuesday live there, and I actually played with the set. And basically what they have is you get the Quite Curvy stamp set here and the curvy dies, and you can get it as a bundle. And then Stampin' Up! Also gave us a Curvy Christmas stamp set to go with the dies. So we'd have something at Christmas time to use, and that's what I used on my Facebook Live. And then they gave us some Christmas paper, 6x6 paper, which is beautiful. And it's in Sahara Sand, Shaded Spruce, and Cherry Cobbler. And these two products are going to be available until January 4th. But these products up here will be available in the new catalog. So get them while they're available now and get working on your holiday projects if you want the holiday ones. And then the all occasion ones will be good all through our next catalog. So that's going to be a lot of fun. These dies are a lot of fun and have lots and lots of possibilities. So hopefully you check that out. And you can check that out in my online store as well. Okay, so what are we doing today? So today, I thought what I would do is I wanted to bring out, you've seen me play a lot with the suite of products. I play a lot with the Cherish the bundle here, Cherish the Season bundle, and this is on page 31 in our mini holiday. And but what I wanted to focus on today are the Wonders of the Season Memories and More pack. Now, I don't know how many of you are familiar with our Memories and More packs, but basically you get a ton of card layers, and they're great for scrapbookers. So if you're a scrapbooker, these are wonderful to make your scrapbook pages with, but you can also make cards with them. So what you get, they're double-sided cards. And you get, and they're good for, like I said, scrapbooks or regular cards. You get 48 cards that are 3x4. So perfect layering pieces for your cards. And that's why you could put them in a scrapbook or you could put them on a card. And then you get 12 specialty, excuse me, you get 48 3x4, and then you get 4x6 pieces also. So you get some sizes 4x6, and I'm going to show you those. And you get 12 specialty cards with gold foil. You get sticker sheets. You get 8 sticker sheets, and they just make it so easy. And that's what I want to show you is how, if you are in a hurry to get your holiday cards done, you want to get your Christmas cards done, this kind of a card pack makes it so easy to throw your cards together. You have minimal work to do because a lot of the stamping is done. Basically, you match up what you want, and then you go ahead and put your embellishments on, and you're good to go. So I'm going to show you what comes in this. And also that you can get is the Wonder of the Season Memories and More cards and envelopes. And these, you get the 20 cards and 20 beautiful envelopes, and they have foil on them. I'm going to show you those. So these work really great together, and you could zip out 20 cards like nothing and still have a lot of pieces from this set left over. So I'm going to show you that. So these are the Wonder of the Season Memory and More cards and envelopes. So again, you get 20 of these, and this is what the card looks like. And if you can see, there's red foil on that, and then you have matching envelopes. Okay, and look how beautiful those are, and they all have the red foil on them. So let me show you what I mean. And I'm going to get the Wonder of the Season pack out. I'm going to show you, because I've been playing with this quite a bit, and I just want to give you some ideas on how easy these are. Now this was a one sheet, and I'm going to show you. I'm playing with this. I didn't finish this, but I ended up cutting this one sheet down in strips. I'm going to show you how I did that. But you get, okay, so let's get this organized here. So look at these. So these are this is beautiful in itself. Look at that with the Christmas. Now you've seen me use this stamp set. I love it. But you really, to use this, it's just so easy. You put this on let me show you. You could put this right on your card base like that, and look how quick and easy that is. Okay, so if you want to use the full sheet, just put it on there, and then you can add a stamp your sentiment, put maybe some ribbon or some embellishments, maybe some bling, and you're good to go. And then you'd have your envelope to go with it. So there's one, and then this one has foil in it. Now, you also have a back piece. Let me just show you. That's the one side, and then on the back side, look at the deer. So that's also very pretty, that you could put that right on your card. Okay? And then here's another one with some foil in it. Has the gold foil. That one doesn't have a back. And then here's the sleigh. And if you notice, the pictures and designs on these Memories and More match the stamp sets in this suite of products. But look at that one, how pretty. Has gold foil on it. I mean, how quick and easy. Slap this on, add a ribbon or your sentiment, and you're good to go. When I started playing with this, I really had a lot of fun, because I was like, my mind was going in like 100 different directions. Look at this one. And this one has foil. There's not a lot with this kind of a card base. There's not a lot that you really have to do with these. And then let me see, yeah. And then here's your holly on one side, or you can do Celebrate the Season. And again, they fit right on these card bases that come with the envelopes. Easy peasy, get these done. Okay, we've looked at that one. We've looked at this one. Here's one, if you want to do it lengthwise, and I'm going to make a card today using one of these. And that's using it the other way. Now again, you can cut these down. You don't have to use the full thing, and you can put another layer behind it if you wish. And that has that design on the back. And here's the one with the gold foil. And what I did with one sheet is I just cut on the dotted lines. If you see, there's it makes it really easy to cut. I just put it in my trimmer, and I'm going to use these for pieces, whether I put it on a card base or an envelope or whatever. I just think that's really pretty. So I cut one of these up, but how pretty is that? Okay. Looked at that. We've done that one. Now, let's look at what's here. You get, here are some stickers. So you have numbers. Here's another one that has foil in it. Here's some stickers. It's a bonus. Here's some more stickers that you can just add to your card, or you can layer them on cardstock underneath. You look at the Christmas balls that I've used, ornaments, which I absolutely love. And then you have, whoops, we have some more stickers. Oh, there we go. And these just pop out and you just add them to your project. And this one. And another one of those. So there's a lot to this pack. What is the price? $12 is a really good deal. Okay, and then you have your 3x4. Okay, and these are double-sided also. So you have a Christmas tree, and then you have that. You can do some words. This is why it's really nice for scrapbookers as well. So you could do your journaling. Holiday cheer. I mean, you could, layer that. And you can use these and layer. There's the tree. You can put a sentiment in there or a picture. Here's another one. Kind of decide what you want to do. You can put a sentiment in there. Again, another picture. And these, you can layer them. These are made to fit inside and then have your foil showing. So, so many possibilities with this. Here's one. The design's all done for you. Just put a sentiment. I'm going to use this one today and show you how I use that. But they would fit. You can layer them. You can just put them, right in there and just embellish them. So lots of different options with this kit. I just think it's so quick and easy to make cards, and I'm going to show you some of what I did, and then I'm going to make some for you. This one, I started to work with. I didn't finish this one, but I don't know if you can see, but I did some Wink of Stella on this tree. I don't know if that shows or not, but in the camera, but lots of opportunities with this. So, okay, so let's put these away and we'll get started. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will try to monitor comments for anybody who's live. And then I'm going to show you some samples also that I made. Okay. So here's one that I made. Here's a sample. And on this one, I used the Shaded Spruce cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, and I used one of the big 4x6 ones. Not 4x6. What is that size? Yeah, 4x6. And then I used a 3x4, and then if you can see on the holly, I used the Wink of Stella and just added some Wink of Stella to the leaves and the berries. Okay, then I just did a sentiment down here in the corner, and then I added a bow. Really simple and easy, but beautiful. So it's really, this kit can make, you can zip out so many Christmas cards so quick by using these pieces and then just doing a little bit of embellishing. Okay, so there's one. Here's one that I did. So on this one, what I did is I used the card base. I used our red foil, which is in our mini catalog. We have, you can get red or green foil, and foil really adds a nice touch to your projects. So, and then this is part of the DSP pack that's in that suite of products. So I just cut it down, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So on that same page, I can show you. This was one sheet of 12 by 12, and what I did was I just cut it down. Look at this one, how pretty. Isn't that beautiful? And again, all of these coordinate, the designs of it, the swirls on the sides, the actual stamps match the designs on here. And then here's one in gold. And they just look very vintage. Here's a sleigh ride. Isn't that pretty? And then the back has words on that one. And the back of this had, I believe those are recipes from Germany, I think. And you have this one, which is so pretty. And then another vintage. I think that's German on here. But again, very, very, here's the red. And all I did was cut those down on those pieces that you saw. This paper is gorgeous. So many ways to use it. Be great for scrapbookers. It's got recipes. Vintage look. And this one's really pretty too. Look at the foil on this paper. So that's all part of the suite of products. So I took the red one of the reds, and that's how I made, let's get back to that. Just wanted to share that with you. This is beautiful Designer Series paper. Lots of foil. If you like foils, you're going to love that. But that's where I got this Christmas tree on this one. Isn't that pretty? And just added that, and then your card is done. Put your sentiment on the inside, and you're good to go. And then on this one, I used the garden green. I used a piece of the foil, the 4x6 layering from that paper pack. And then I cut out the ornaments, propped them up, and just put a sentiment on it, and then use some of the gold ribbon on there. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so let's see what we can do. So today we're gonna go ahead and make a card, and the first one I'm gonna make for you is this one. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm going to show you how I did that. Oops. So again, you take your base, okay, that come already all done for you. Then what I did is I cut out a piece of the red foil, and that is like 3 by 3 3/4. And then I'm going to use this layering piece from the paper pack, and this is the 3 by 4, and that's going to go on top of that. Again, just to give it a little bit of a border. So I'll go ahead and add that to my foil. Just leaving a little bit, oops, I'm not ready. Just leaving a little bit of a red border around it. There you go. Then what I did is I used the dies that come in the suite of products also on that same page. I used this one to cut out the red foil. And then I used this one to cut out the center of that. Okay. These dies are just awesome. Lots of options with these as well. This is a beautiful set of dies. I mean, this is a tag right here. Then you have your reindeer, which I did. I cut that out in gold, so we're going to use him. You've got the sleigh leaves. This one, I'm going to show you how I use the mistletoe. That's for the mistletoe. I'm going to show you how I use that on another card. Okay, so we're going to adhere this down to the foil. And then I wanted that popped up, so I'm going to put that on dimensionals. Give it a little dimension in the center. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to adhere that down to the card front. Now, again, I have this, if you can see, I put that also on dimensions. Can you see that? Dimensionals? Just to give it a little bit of dimension. I wanted it to pop off the red foil. So we're going to put that down. This card is really easy to make using this Memories and More. And we're going to put that right down in the center. And it fits perfectly. There you go. And then the reindeer is going to go on the sentiment a little bit. So I'm going to put some dimensions down on the bottom. I'm probably going to use the minis. Let's see, get my minis. We only want it down on the bottom because he's going to be hanging off the sentiment. So we think we only need him. Let's put that a little bit further down. Let's see how that works. So he's going to be partially on. Whoop, hang on. There we go. Okay. So I wanted him on there a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of glue over here. Stick him a little bit on there, and then a little bit. Yeah. Kind of make it kind of almost to the bottom. Okay, and then what I did is I took our beautiful Wonders of the Season ribbon, and I just made a little bow, nothing too fancy. And I've used this a lot. I'm going to have that go right at the top. I'm just going to use a glue dot for that. It sticks easily. Roll that glue dot. There we go. And I wanted that like right kind of at the top of the sentiment. And then I added some red rhinestones. I did the sparkle ones. You can use kind of any ones that you have. This time I think I'll use the ones from these are the holiday rhinestones, which I've used a lot. Give it a little bling. Move that up a little bit more. Kind of put those in the corners. Over here. There we go. And your card is done. What do you think? And then on the inside, I'm going to use cherry cobbler. It's one of my favorites. And I think I will use, may the spirit of peace gently fill your heart and home in this most wonderful time of the year. Whoops, let's get that over there. This Memories and More makes it really so easy to make cards in a hurry. So if you got this, you could get a lot of cards done in a short amount of time. Yeah. And then, of course, remember you have your envelopes to match. Isn't that beautiful? Very simple, very, very quick and easy to make. Okay, so that's the first one. Let me get ready for my next one. Okay. So the next one, I showed you this one, again, using the card base because it makes it so easy. I put the 4x6 one on top, but what I did on this one is I cut it down a little bit and I actually added a cherry cobbler layer underneath. So, very simple to make. And get your card base out, which is already made. We have the cherry cobbler, and then we're just going to put this on top and have a little bit of a border showing. Now that's an optional thing. You don't have to add an extra layer. I just wanted to do a little pop of color on this one. Okay, and then this, what I'm using on this one for the bow, so it already has the Merry Christmas on it for the sentiment, and then I'm using this ribbon, which is part of the combo. It comes with that gold ribbon I just used, all part of this collection. Let me get my ribbon scissors and fix the end. So what I did on this is just bring the ribbon around, and I just tied it a knot. I didn't do a bow, I just tied a knot. And this one. Now, when you're tying knots or bows, so this ribbon is thick, it's wide. So you always want to pull the opposite way to get the knot, get it to be a little bit more like fitted. And when you do that, you bring one over you put it through and you only pull on that one. Okay? And that's how you get a straight knot. Isn't that pretty? This is beautiful ribbon. Okay, so we did that. Then what I did is I took my Wink of Stella and I went over the leaves and the holly to give it a little bit of sparkle. Very easy. Give it some bling. Now again, this is optional. You don't have to do it, but I just thought it added a little something to it. Gotta love your Wink of Stella. Use it a lot at Christmas time especially. And then there's some up here. Yeah. Now, you can always add a glue dot if you were afraid it's not going to stay on there. This seems pretty secure, so I'm feeling comfortable with that. Let me use my, I want to go over the ribbon part of it, so I'm going to put hang on, I don't know if I have any left. Might be out. Hang on. Let me try this one. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then just add that to your base. Can you see the Wink of Stella on that? Does that show up on the camera? Isn't that pretty? It adds such a nice touch. Okay, and on this one, again, I'm going to use the Cherry Cobbler. And I'm going to use, may the timeless message of Christmas fill your heart and home with joy today and always. And this one, I believe, is from the Still Scenes stamp set, the globe. Oh, that's so pretty. Perfect. Sometimes I decide my saying by the design of the card. This is a big card, so I wanted it to be a little bit more of a bigger stamp for the saying. So, and that is card number. See how quick and easy these are? I have one more I want to show you. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so this one, here we go. So on this one, again, I used the card base, the Memories and More card base, and then I stamped the mistletoe, and I colored it in with my blends. And I've already done that, but I need to color them in. And I'm going to, let me get the blends. And then I put Wink of Stellar on it. Can you see the Wink of Stellar on there? And I added the beautiful ribbon with the silver trim. And you already have your saying on there. It's just so easy to do. All right, so I'm just going to put, do the berries. Now, this is where I used this die to cut out the mistletoe. So we have a die to cut that out, which is perfect. Makes it so easy, quick and easy. Okay. And then putting a little bit of Wink of Stellar on that. And I colored it with the Shaded Spruce blend and the Cherry Cobbler. Can you see how pretty that is? Okay. So you just use one of the bases, the 4x6 base, and that's going to go on like that. But before we glue it on, you want to do your ribbon. And grab that, because that's going to go underneath. I just thought with this green, and I just thought this would be a nice added touch with the silver. This is one of my favorite ribbons. It's been in the book for a while. And it comes, you can do it with the silver or you can do the gold. And I just think it's stunning. I think it's beautiful. And also, this is ribbon. This was asked on I used this the other night on my Facebook Live. Get that on there. This ribbon can also be colored with our blends any color you want. So if you wanted to change the color of this ribbon and change it to, if you wanted to put, if this was going to be, you know, like a Cherry Cobbler card or Shaded Spruce, I could color this ribbon to match exact. And it colors very quick. You just put it on your desk and it goes right through on both sides very, very easily. So I want to fold that up, that. And then what I did is I put these up on dimensionals because I wanted them propped up. And you can see there's a space for them. They're already they're already printed on the base. So now this is one I will probably put a glue dot on. Let me get one. I want it to make sure it stays over to the edge. And I would just put that like right there. And then that will keep it in place. That works so easily. Okay. And you just put it, let me see. No, it's this way. It's already there, you just lay it over, put your dimensionals on. How pretty is that? And it's so quick and easy. Okay, so we're going to put use my glue since I have it out. And it just lays beautifully on that. Glue on my fingers. Isn't that pretty? You can kind of fuss with the bow. And then on the inside, again, I think I will use, because it's a vertical, I will use this one. But I'm going to use the shaded spruce to match the layer. Shaded spruce and cherry cobbler are my two favorite green and red for the holidays. Oops. Perfect. That cleaned. All right. What do you think? Do you like them? I think that they're really pretty. They're easy to make, and you can zip out many, many cards using this Memories and More kit. Now, just so you know, there is another Memories and More kit in our book, and that is in the annual catalog on page 10, and that's the flowers for every season. And you can do the same thing with this set. It has the Memories and More pack. And I did the same thing with that. I made a Christmas one. I made one with I made like a shaker card. And again, they come with the envelopes, the cards in the envelopes. And they're in our new in colors. So quick and so easy to make these cards. Here's a birthday one, and they have matching. They all have matching envelopes. And there's this one. Memories and More kits are so easy. They're very inexpensive, and you get a lot for your dollar. You get a lot for your money. And you can zip out, and they come with the envelopes, matching envelopes. So you get a lot that you can make in a very short period of time, and you always have leftover product left when you're done. So I hope you've enjoyed week number 9 of my 12 weeks of Christmas series, and I hope you will give this a try. I will have all the products listed when this video uploads by the morning, and I will have all the information on there as far as the products I used and the codes and the links to my online store. If you do not have a demonstrator and you need one, I would be happy to help you out or give you a catalog. Just reach out to me and send me a private message. And you can also go to my blog, worldofkellycraft.com, and my online store is there, and you can use the links as well. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.